After a hard victory, Lazarus has to face back-to-back once again. The winner of this match will go on to play Impact Gaming on the main stage of the Lanxess Arena, while the loser will have to leave the tournament. Now, who is it going to be? Who will prove to be the strongest in the end? Let's see. Of course, they're coming in a lot more confident as they already beat Lazarus once today. But it's nothing because it's best of 7. And I think Lazarus just shown themselves to be one of the, most patient and with the most stamina teams in the whole esports. But now we're going to start the Saloon. Of course, Saloon is a very intensive map, and they're going to fight in the center of the map. We'll see how it goes. Lord Mano is going to get the first strike. No, Massive beats him to it. KM is going to take out Divine King. Lord Mano is taking out Mix. He's going to land a lot of shots, well, almost like unpunished at KM, and they are taking the point. The Lazarus are comfortably taking a 70-point lead as they have it. Massive is going to flank KM, not letting him do anything about the point, and Lazarus are going to a very, very big lead in the beginning with a double elimination.
Yep, that is what they want to see. Lord Mano was on such a roll there. Gonza tries to get the G-Launcher out, does get one elimination with it, but Mano with another double elimination. Excellency comes back and gets his own G-Launcher elim. And now he's going to keep this tear going. He takes down Nokia very nicely with Divine King's help. And now from behind, takes down Gonza. Can he get the third as well? No, Divine King got it. As a team, Lazarus just took down all of back-to-back, and it just keeps going as Divine King takes down Nokia again. KM's going to come out with the sniper, though. Does get a good shot on one of the players, but gets wiped out. Lazarus really dominating this game so far.
Not enough from KM. Massive with an elimination streak. KM was taken down before he could do anything. A 400-point lead by Lazarus. They want to wipe the slates clean because they don't want back-to-back to think too little of them, because I think back-to-back may be a little too relaxed because they already beat Lazarus today. But Lazarus, I think they might have grown mentally and as players just in that super long 7-map battle, and now they're showing the fruits. Well, triple elimination from Gonza. They are waking up slowly. Divine King is going to stop that. It's already almost a 500-point lead, so I don't know if they have any time to be waking up. And Lord Mano is going to go with another double elimination. Nokia is going to stop him, but did he stop him really when they're so far ahead?
This is the Lazarus we have been waiting to see, Stanis. This is it. Divine King with a beautiful snipe there on KM. Going to run around behind with throwing the grenade. Does get the Blade Master on Gonza. And now Migs loses that 2-1 fight by the looks of things there. Divine King going to be taking another sniper headshot on KM. Gets another snipe off. I don't think quite managed to get that to hit, but does take out his opponent anyway. And honestly, Lazarus seem unstoppable this game. This is not the Lazarus, the same Lazarus that we saw this morning during their first match against back-to-back. This is the real Lazarus, the Lazarus that we're used to seeing as they get the victory, first game of the series.
Yes, that was completely incredible, and Lazarus showed that they're not gonna be bullied. They're not gonna be taken down easily, even the opposite. They're going to bully you now back-to-back. So KM needs to pick himself up. It's a mental battle to me. It's really a mental battle to me. It's not like we know their skills by now. We know in what shape they are today. Now it's a question: can they put pedal to the metal and just squeeze something more out of themselves? And Impact Gaming, by the way, they look quite relaxed, so I'm sure they'll be strong tomorrow too. But we're going to go to one very difficult to control map. It's a Control Points Atrium.
Yep, and it's going to get straight underway as Nokia heads straight to point B, going to be fighting with Massive. But Massive runs straight forward, does take him down after Divine King made the first strike. But then KM gets a double elimination on both Massive and Divine King, evening the playing field a lot, capturing point B. And now Nokia and Gonza are going to take A as well. Divine King comes in from behind, does take down Gonza, does take down Nokia as well, as Massive also gets a double elimination. Wow.
Yes, we see it's very, very close. Back-to-back and Lazarus are neck and neck. And it seems like the fight for point B is the hottest one there is right now. B belongs to back-to-back, C belongs to Lazarus, and A goes back and forth. Nokia spots C and goes to retake it. A is also taken by Lazarus, so it's a double cap by Lazarus. They should be going up, but Migs with a double elimination is going to turn this around, as back-to-back are actually going for a triple cap. Very ambitious. Can they hold that ambition? We'll see.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep pushing for it because this game is insanely close. As a triple elimination coming in there. From which player was that, Stannis?
Divine King is actually a double elimination. He's got taken down. But as we see Gonza going up for the point. See, double elimination, another one from Divine King. It's actually 520 points to 440 for back-to-back. Lazarus are ahead. They are not
so
as
close.
dominant as they were, but they are quite dominant still.
I'd say this is so close, Stannis. There's like a constant 50 points in it, and in control points, 50 points is nothing. Nokia throws a grenade, sees the G-launcher out there from Divine King, starts to shoot him, but does get taken down, as it looks like almost all of back-to-back got taken out by Lazarus there. Divine King, uncontested on point B, does get some really good shots in before getting taken out himself. Nokia is going to attack A, but Lord Mano is there defending it, and he does successfully take down Mano just.
Beautiful duel. Beautiful duel.
Oh,
Nokia
yeah.
actually completely outplayed Mano there because he took like half the damage he did and he took him out. Now Excellency is going to go try and flank a really good play here, mixed with an elimination streak, but unfortunately Excellency was not able to make anything happen. Back-to-backer taking back the points as they are a lot closer. They are taking 2 points. They are BNC and they're going for a triple cap now, completely turning the tables as the combo breaker from Divine King. But this is going to be enough. A double elimination from Divine King, triple elimination from Divine King, and this is going to be something that can turn this whole thing around as he's going up against the last player on the back-to-back team that is still alive and not taking down.
No, Mano just whiffed that one, not showing the same dominance from last game. Almost 100 points in it now. Lazarus have so much work to do to take this one back. Although Excellency does take down Nokia. KM then takes down Excellency though. Lazarus need to get some good eliminations in here without taking the damage. Mastiff gets taken down there. Divine King takes down Migs. Great. Lord Mano takes a point. That is what they need to see. They've got A, they've got B. Lord Mano gets taken out by KM. That's no good. Back-to-back are just about to win. 5 points left. 3, 1. Back-to-back take the second game of the series, tying this one up. There is a long road ahead for these teams who are desperate to make it to the live finals tomorrow.
Oh my god, are we going to see another one of those? 1 and 1 and 1 and all the way to the 7th battle? You see, Lord Mano is even laughing. He's happy. I think like Nokia, basically, I feel like he didn't do so much this time around, even though he was good. He was good. He won the duel against Lord Mano, but I kind of feel like with Nokia, when he gets rolling, like emotionally, he is very, very good. I think he's the type of ace that you need to get him in the right mindset. Like if they're playing against Impact Gaming, I'm sure he was giving it his all and he was prepared. But because they lost, I think like he's not the kind of guy you can really rely on when you're losing. But he's still a very good player. Like Military Warehouse is here, and we're going to go for a TDM here. Like Lazarus won the shooting skills competition previously, so...
Well, look at Nokia going. He's going right around that corner, but gonna get taken
completely alone. Completely alone. But maybe he's actually able... Yeah, he's able to take out Massive, as Massive was working over Migs. It's 29-29, really beautiful. There have been some trade-offs. This is our third map? Or fourth map?
This is the third map.
Third map, that's true.
That's right.
It's 1-1, third map. So it almost felt like I'm sorry, just almost felt to me. I went ahead in my brain. So it felt to me almost like Lazarus won 2 games. But it's 1-1 is everything.
Is that a
it's
spoiler?
up for the
Are you going forward in time?
Yes. KM with a double elimination versus Lord Mano and Divine King. Excellency is going to stop him. Nokia is actually playing quite, I don't think how to say that, quite calm.
Yep.
Like tactically, which you don't often see him. Migs and Gonza with G launchers, Excellency answering that. And Divine King with a double elimination as he's going to take 14 points forward for Lazarus. It's 2 points up for Lazarus versus back-to-back.
Massive takes KM down with a shotgun there from behind, and Excellency gets the snipe lined up, does the damage. Can he finish the job? No, his opponent did duck behind the cover. Excellency now low on health, going to back up Divine King, gets the sniper out and does manage to take down Migs. Can he get one more before being taken out himself? Meanwhile, Nokia on the other side of the map does get taken out. Gonza gonna prepare to get his sniper ready. The points are very close at the moment.
Four points separating back-to-back and Lazarus. Not more. Like Lord Mano healing up. It's a very slow game. I think we're seeing the same stamina-based attrition war as before between Jug and Lazarus. Two European teams trying to find out who's going to face Phantom. Triple elimination by Divine King and Nokia taking down him right after that. And 1 point separating back-to-back and Lazarus. It's only the third map, but it's so close and it's so hardcore. It is difficult to watch because this is so exciting. Is Gonzo almost going down to his sniper fire there, losing a battle, but he's actually managing to flank and take down Massive. Lord Mano taking down Gonzo, Mix taking down Divine King, and Excellency exacting his revenge.
Yeah, Gonza really making the most of that last little bit of health back there. As Lord Mano, he's going to try and make up for last game. He did so well in the first game of this series. Divine King going to run around, going to find Nokia with Excellency as this battle begins. Nokia gets taken down real quickly by Excellency, and Excellency has a great angle on Migs if he pushes forwards, but he's going to play it a little passively at the moment. Does get pushed by Migs. Divine King takes him down easily. Does get a snipe off as well if he can finish the job, or if Lord Mano can finish the job for him. That would be ideal, as Excellency is now going to make his big push around the side, following Massive. Just about takes down KM with that. That could have gone either way, Stanis.
I really enjoyed how you held that note. But back-to-back is like 60 points ahead here as Lazarus. Everyone is playing very cautiously, and I don't blame them. Lazarus actually showed us that you can play cautiously and actually win from a very bad position. And they're doing it again with a double elimination from Divine King. They are closing the gap.
Oh, Excellency didn't quite manage to finish that elimination off. Lazarus once again down by 32. This could go either way, but back-to-back have less work to do. Back-to-back need 12 more points. That could just be one elimination.
One special elimination at that. Back-to-back only need 12 points, and they are going to take this map if they can only land one really good headshot, and the Lazarus are not going to give them that. Lord Mano with a double G-Launcher elimination. What are they doing again? Look at Massive. This is crazy.
How did they do that,
How did they do that? I don't know, man.
This is something that we keep seeing from Lazarus. We saw it from Excellency back at Pro Series Brazil. We've seen it from Lazarus twice today. I don't know how they make these insane comebacks, but Lazarus,
beautiful
really
last
put their
minute.
mind to it. They know exactly what they're doing.
Just if you could see how KM and Lord Mano were reacting, like KM was like throwing his head into his hands, like really desperate, and Lord Mano was incredibly happy. And I do understand, because they probably feel like they were almost robbed of that victory, because that G launcher, either it was incredibly lucky. Exactly, Lord Mano with a double G-Launcher. I see KM is still kind of sore about that. Luckiest rocket ever, says Ingress Wizard.
Most skillful rocket ever.
You know, like, it's hard to tell, but maybe Lazarus the God, says JC Cannon. So, yo, that was epic from Spitback 93. And mind-blowing. I like the mind-blowing part. That was monstrous. I mean, like, the chat loved it. And how can you not love that? That was beautiful.
Here we go. Game number 4 is starting. Can Lazarus continue this lead? We're going to find out. Divine King's got his sniper out and ready to go. Not seeing anyone just yet. Maybe he needs to play a little bit more aggressively to see someone.
Well, not really. You know, like, Lazarus right now are up, like, mentally, emotionally, in many ways. And I think, like, with them, it's a lot more they can trip themselves up. If they go aggressively and start losing, they will probably not take it well. They don't take it well when they start losing a lot. So Massive with another G-Launcher here. It's a very humble G-Launcher because it takes only one person. Massive's also taking down Nokia for a double elimination, and the back-to-back are actually up right now, 9 points, and now even more. So Lazarus is playing very cautiously and very slowly, but back-to-back are trying to play aggressively and are rewarded for that. But Divine King and Massive are actually going to take back the points, and back-to-back is only slightly ahead.
Only slightly ahead. Anything can still happen here. We've seen Lazarus come back from worse positions, that's for certain. As Nokia does get that grenade out, does deal some significant damage with it. Can he clean up this elimination on Excellency? Excellency just with his back to Nokia gets taken out so easily. Lord Mano, though, going to try and do some serious damage. Got quite a bit on, but there's 3 people in that room. Still gets a sneaky little limp from behind Nokia, and now it is like he is going to win that little bit of a gunfight there, and even helping take down KM.
Beautiful, beautiful. They actually did a small comeback here. It doesn't mean too much as 10 points in TDM is not that big of a deal. Back-to-back are going to take it with the next wave as KM is sniping massive. KM is choosing to be a full-on sniper on the skyscraper map. Gonza is going to take down Divine King back-to-back, are 5 points ahead. Lord Mana going down, taking Gonza down. Massive going up against Migs. KM and Nokia taking down Excellency, and Massive Divine King taking back KM. So 244 points for 226 points back-to-back to Lazarus. And actually back-to-back are trading evenly, and they are keeping that 20-point difference.
Yep. It's important that they do stay in that lead ever so slightly. I mean, if they stay in the lead, they don't need to come back later on, as a double elimination there comes out. And Lazarus falling further and further behind. So they are going to have to be making a comeback by the looks of things. Mastiff takes out KM, though. Excellency takes down Nokia. That is a good start for Lazarus. Has come out. Divine King takes out Migs. And Excellency takes out Gonza. That is 4 eliminations. The whole of back-to-back taken out. And Lazarus now in the lead by 4.
Yeah, of course, like, we need to prepare ourselves for a long haul here because it's 2-1.
Oh.
It seems like back-to-back are a little bit ahead here on this map.
Whoa!
And a really nice G-Launcher elimination, a triple elimination by Divine King, a G-Launcher and a headshot and everything. And I think maybe he even can get the massive finish as KM there, but definitely Divine King dealt a lot of damage there, 398 points. Lazarus are leading by only 12 points, but that is enough, I am sure, to make back-to-back feel very uneasy.
Yeah, I mean, now Lazarus are actually ahead by 14 there. Gonza going to try and put a stop to that. He's on fire, but he's trying to find a fight. Divine King finding some serious battles in the center room, or they're just waiting to see when back-to-back appear. Migs appears. Migs gets taken down very quickly. Gonza gets taken down as well. Double elimination from Divine King there, as Lazarus now 11 points away. Back-to-back could still make a comeback, but honestly, Stannis, it's looking, if Lord Mano can get that elim on Nokia. No, Nokia's running
Nokia is running like behind.
You blame him? No.
Like his heels are on fire. I think that was beautiful. Like back-to-back right now needs to do what Lazarus managed to do in the last battle against Jack. Previously, they need to concentrate, let the guys with more health go in the front and just slay away. They need a double elimination, and they just might be able to get it.
No way!
No, it is victory. Is it his victory for whom? No, it is victory for... I don't know. Yes,
I didn't seem to know either.
Even them were kind of confused. Lord Mano, you know, like I haven't...
Oh, the emotions.
I don't remember seeing him so happy losing. Before, like, I mean, like, yes, back-to-back actually won, I think, but we need to clarify. Let's wait for the graphic and the replay because I'm not that sure. But seeing how angry Massive is, I'm pretty sure it was Lazarus who lost. And I think it was like...
Lazarus did win that. Lazarus did win that. I've just had confirmation in my ear.
Lazarus did win that.
Lazarus actually won that game. That was...
Let's wait for the replay. 5 hours of the streaming. Wow, it's been 5 hours, man. The time flies. You know, I have this feeling like this should be like the middle of
You were saying this to me just before we started this part of the broadcast.
This has been flying by so fast because it's been so interesting. I feel like Nokia is having a hard time like right now. Dr. Thickboy says, I'm loving the close games. I agree.
Is that name?
Psychopath, yes, it's Dr. Thickboy. I just like to read it. Psychopath, back-to-back is unlucky, I guess. So yeah, Lazarus won. It's crazy. It's like, Lazarus have been going from being so weak in the beginning of this tournament, and now they're like, it feels like they're picking up
They've
speed.
turned it around like anything, as we're going to go into the 5th and potentially final game of the series and final game of the day, potentially, as Nokia runs straight around the corner and does walk straight into a grenade. Now Lazarus is going to be tempted to finish that one off, but Gonza does get the first strike on Massive. Things have slowed down, but there's a little fight going on there between Gonza and Divine King. Divine King takes him down, and now the battle in the center has really gotten underway.
Yes, Lazarus are way behind right now, but I think back-to-back are desperate not to let them get any points here on the TDM. And TDM is, you know, like, it's easier to control, so maybe if back-to-back manage to gather their fighting spirit, they should be able to dominate Lazarus here. But who knows what they can do now. Massive doing a double elimination right there.
Yep, still 50 points ahead for back-to-back. Comeback required as we see Divine King. Oh, we see KM does just about get an elimination on Excellency, but then gets finished off by Mastiff. He had very low health. Gonza gets the G-Launcher out and deals a lot of damage there to Mastiff. Mano runs around the corner. He's following some players from his own team. Going to try and back up Divine King, but there's no one coming from the other side. Divine King, though, finds Migs and gets taken down very quickly.
Yes, back-to-back are ahead, and there's a double elimination right there and a G-Launcher again, but it goes nowhere. Right now, Mix is going to take down Excellency. Back-to-back are 30 points ahead. Mix with another G-Launcher. Like, right now, they're going for, I think, lucky eliminations, because I think maybe back-to-back believes wholeheartedly that was a lucky double G-Launcher elimination at the end of that game. It's only 18 points and a double elimination there. Another one. Only 7 points ahead back-to-back, but they need to keep that lead. They really need to clinch for the next 2 games if they want to even it out with Lazarus. KM is landing a headshot with Thanatos, but he's actually getting one landed on him as well, so it's an even trade. Now really pushing them forward. Gonza with the double elimination is going to push Lazarus forward, but back-to-back are going to take it back. 242 to 233. Excellency is going to go there, but KM is picking him and Lord Mano up, widening the gap once again.
Now, Nokia does find Divine King, takes him out very easily with Gonza's help there. And now we see Excellency. He needs to do some work to try and catch up here, and does get a lot of damage down on Gonza. Mano finishes him off. Excellency going to find the next victim. Runs through the center, doesn't find anyone. Mano goes round the corner at the back, finds Migs. Can he take him down? Dodges the grenade very nicely done. Does get the assist on Migs. Excellency takes down Nokia, and look how Lazarus are now 29 points ahead. Mano gets another elimination, almost 50 points ahead now. Lazarus are killing it all of a sudden.
Yeah, it could be really difficult right now, but Mix and Nokia are going to take some points back. Excellency bringing down Gonza. And a double elimination from Nokia with the G-Launcher there, Merciless. It's going to put them 13 points above Lazarus, which is really good for them right now because they cannot afford anything but victory right here.
It's getting close. Lazarus now 1 point behind, with Mano pretty much tying up the game there. Gonza takes down Massive, and Mano going to, lose to Gonza as well. Back-to-back slightly ahead, but it's still, so close. As Divine King's got his sniper out. Very low on health, though. One shot is going to finish him off.
Yeah, I think, like, this time around, I think this is the most tense maybe back-to-back have been, because they are 1 point ahead, but there's 80 more they need to go, but back-to-back are going to take more as KM, Mix, and Gonza are taking almost all of Lazarus out, and unless Lazarus lands a very lucky or a very skillful double G-Launch elimination, again, they're going to have a very
Don't put it past them.
Catching up. There's a minute and 11 seconds left, and there is so much Lazarus need to catch up right now. They are, of course, so much ahead, but Lazarus are going to get some more points back-to-back. Only need 9 points to get a win, and they do get that win. It's now 3-2, but it's still, the next map is match point for Lazarus. This is only the first step on a pretty long way for back-to-back to win this and go to meet Impact Gaming tomorrow on the Stadium event.
This is the decider match as well. The winner, as you said, goes through to tomorrow. The loser goes home. It's so important for these teams to be taking this one down. They literally just played a best out of 7, which went all the way to game 7. Like, mere 10 minutes before this series started. We could be at the point where Lazarus have had to play 14 games of Guns of Boom back-to-back. And so they're going to be quite tired, and I don't blame them for wanting to have little breaks in between.
So interesting, like just now they showed Noke, he's flinching again, and Massive is like lying down on this cloth. I feel like, you know, like it's in a weird way, it's all evolving. Like,
it's been a long day for the players, Stannis.
How the players are just like behaving. It's interesting, like it's very individual. But now we're going to go to a very important map for both Lazarus and back-to-back, as they've been fighting here the last map of the finals in Season 1 finals where back-to-back lost to Lazarus on this very map in a very close battle. Let's see if the history will repeat itself. Back-to-back are already a little bit ahead, 75 points to 40 by Lazarus, but actually Lazarus are about to get A and B. No, B is going to be almost retaken by Nokia. Seems like back-to-back are going to bring them down with Mix doing a double elimination, and point B being captured by back-to-back together with point A. C belongs to Lazarus. Back-to-back are up 60 points and winning almost every group fight, but Excellence in Lord Man are going to take Gonza and Nokia down.
This game could still go either way. Plenty of time for Lazarus to make a comeback here as Excellency gonna try and capture point B. Looks like he's uncontested, but the G-Launcher from Nokia comes out of nowhere, completely takes Excellency out. And now Mastiff, he has spotted a victim. He gets his G-Launcher out, deals some serious damage with it. Can't quite get the finishes though.
G-launchers are incredibly powerful at swinging the match back and forth. Excellence is going to take down KM as Nokia is going to fight him. No, it's Mix going to deal the final blow. C belongs to back-to-back right now. No, A and B almost belong to Lazarus, and C belongs to back-to-back. Massive with a double elimination to Migs and KM as...
and Mano and Divine King as well. That was the whole team wiped out.
I think they're going for a triple cap. I think Lazarus is going for a triple cap right there. Back-to-back are still ahead, but it seems like Lazarus are going to catch up really quickly with the 2 points that they control.
It's because they got a full team wipe a second ago. That gave them a fair amount of time to capture those points down. Divine King going to face off against Migs and take him down quite easily. Yeah, gets hit by the flashbang, but it just doesn't matter too much. It was too late. Spies another victim. Gets hit by another flashbang, but still manages to get some serious damage in. Elimination streak from Divine King before eventually being taken out by Nokia. Now Excellency has a double, continuing what Divine King had started. Lazarus has shot into the lead. They can taste the stadium tomorrow. They can taste the finals.
How does it taste, though?
Really
Lazarus,
spicy.
Really spicy. Yeah, Lazarus with almost 800 points. Mix is going to try and go for an elimination here, and he's going to take it. Divine King with a double elimination. Mix answers with a double elimination, and still back-to-back are 150 points behind. Lazarus are marching on forward. A double cap. A double cap for back-to-back, but Excellence is already taking it back, and he seems to be able to take down together with Divine King KM and Gonza. Divine King with a double elimination. Lazarus almost 1,000 points as they are now going for point C.
Yeah, it's getting to that biting point now. Back-to-back need to come back in some way. Divine King elimination streak. Oh, does get taken out by Mix though. Mix with the triple elimination there. Divine King being the final one. Mix tries to make a comeback, but Lazarus mere 23 points away from winning the game. There you go.
And Lazarus won it. Lazarus actually won it. They're going to do another final against Impact Gaming, but now it's going to be a stadium event. Nobody saw this coming as Lazarus had to go through the losers bracket, and we even thought that Jug is going to take them out. But they like powered through. They were stubborn, they were patient, and they showed us they had the most stamina here. Nokia looks completely crushed here, but they have been playing amazingly today as well. Back-to-back won against Lazarus during the first battle of today's event, and they lost during the last.
That was just complete insanity. That was the comeback that Lazarus needed. I am so excited, Stanis, that we get to see them up against Impact. It's going to be a repeat of the Pro Series Brazil finals. This time, best out of 9, and this time in a huge stadium.